Hello everyone. Sorry for the little late. I forgot to check the time. Like an idiot as always. Yeah, sorry about this. But anyway, I'm here now. And today guys, we're gonna play. It's been a while since I streamed it. Well, technically I streamed it last week, but that's when I forgot to put the game. Oh yeah. That's when the world stream was in mute. Except myself, of course, but the world stream was in mute because when I switched languages in Genshin, because I thought that because I wanted to change language because the VA strike, but finally I wasn't able to play Japanese. I switched, but OBS didn't understand that and went on mute in the game. So we did the world story in mute. And because of this, well, everything fucked up. So I wasn't really able to stream it. I had to put it on YouTube after that. And I kind of forgot that I have stuff to put on YouTube tomorrow. Oh well, I'm so into my project that I forgot about this. So there's no video on my YouTube channel today, which normally it's not happening. Oh well, it's fine. Just for today. I don't need to put any video in my YouTube every time anyway. So today guys, we're gonna do the story of Skirk. I decided to stream it because there will be a lot of story reveal about the abyss and stuff, and I want to see share my reaction with it. So she became my new waifu, by the way. I didn't play her yet, but this is my new character that I want to play. So let's go to the game, and yeah, that's it. I try to gonna play her, but for now I would focus on the story, and then if I have time, I'm gonna play her, or at least level up her. I think the only thing I have to level up, it's a weapon. I think I need to move my webcam a little. Well, we'll ask nurse later, because I cannot do it myself. To try to have an handicap. And it's still hot outside, so I'm dying. No, acclimatization, I'm kidding. Still, it's not fun. It's really not fun right now. My mouse stopped working. Wow, great. What the hell is this? Okay. I don't know what happened. So anyway. Let's put the audio. The game capture. There we go. Okay, you guys should see everything. You do, okay. So.
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of talent?
Okay. So basically, so she's now level 19. Yeah, she's up. I like her. And she's really cool. She's pretty, man. She's pretty beautiful. Oh, I still need an artifact too. I don't have a full artifact yet. I will need them. And I need her weapon. So I need to level up this shit. She's very pretty. So we're gonna do her story. And I swear we'll never do the boss again. We have an event, but I don't care. What I care, it's her. Okay. What's going on? Huh? My Panson's far away.
Feeling okay? We've been traveling all over lately, so maybe you've come down with something. That's it. We're getting Baiju to check you over.
What? Huh? Why I feel... What does that have to do with Skirk? Well, guess I would find out soon enough. And I just realized I did the daily yesterday. I forgot to turn the quest. I'm such an idiot. I just realized this. You know, I'm old now. Well, it's not true, but I forgot things.
Baiju wasn't in his shop.
Well, it's a good thing.
Oh, you're looking for Dr. Baiju. He's resting today, but he said to send any patients.
Since when
to the
there's no
back room.
cutscene?
Okay. Thanks. We'll head on through.
I like that Paimon is stalking, but he's not even there. He's not even there. Oh, he's the back. He's in the back. You know, I didn't expect Baiju to be in the quest. Oh, he don't have his voice acting, of course. Sorry, someone testing me. Texting me like... Understand. Okay, I don't understand. Whatever. So, I need to voice act. I guess. Look like we have a special guest. Yeah, I'm bad.
Paimon, welcome.
Oh, it's only
What
the
can I
snake.
do
Good.
for you?
It's the Traveler. She looks absolutely beat these days. She has these huge dark circles around her eyes, like she hasn't slept a wink.
What? But when that
And
happened?
she keeps spacing out. You have to call her name several times before she snaps out of it. What do you think it is? Is she sick?
No, I think it's the Abyss work. Oh, is Angelica prone to sickness? I find it surprising.
Very peculiar. In all the time we've been acquainted, this is the first time you've come to me with a
That's
health
true.
complaint. Come, let me take a look at you.
I need to move my cam, man. Okay, while they all talking, I gotta mute myself 1 second. I need to go out of the screen. And yeah.
Okay. Paimon does not like that expression, Baiju. It's not serious, is it?
Complexion is good, eyes are clear, breathing is steady, pulse is strong. Physically, you appear to be in good condition, traveler. In theory, your energy level should reflect that. You should be feeling right as rain.
Sorry. I'm back. I just grabbed something. I won't call the nurse just for replacing a webcam. So to help me, I got a stick. I'll use the stick Okay, that's better. Now my webcam is fine. Okay, now I'm better.
Hence my concern. A clean bill of health is usually a good thing, but in this case, it likely means your situation is more complicated.
It's more abyss
Physical
completed.
illnesses come with detectable symptoms that can be used to diagnose, medicate,
It's
and cure
abyss
the condition.
complicated.
But afflictions of a non-physical nature, they fall outside a doctor's realm of expertise.
Well, you're not just a doctor.
What do you mean, non-physical nature?
Abyssal.
Curses, dark magic, it's hard to say. It could just as easily be a simple case of mental fatigue. Why don't you rest here for a bit? Whatever it is we're dealing with, clues to your condition
What does
are
that have to do
sure
with
reveal
Skirk?
themselves in time.
I guess
Once we
Skirk
know the
will
root
train with her
cause,
because she
we
will
can
help
administer
me
the right treatment.
control what the abyss has on me. It seemed my sheer fair share of minor
In the
affliction.
meantime,
Oh,
Changsheng and I will review the relevant literature
I didn't
for
have time to
afflictions
read.
that present with mental
well.
fatigue.
Steel. Steel. We're not expel this kind. God, stop texting me, god damn it. I'm busy. I forgot to turn my ring belt off. Sorry, so what we here? Okay. Still, we not experience this kind of thing. I say we should certainly consider calling in a specialist as soon as possible. Which would be Skirk. I don't know if I say his name right, but by the way.
Oh, must be a rare condition if not even Baizhu and Changsheng have seen it before. Well, all we can do is take
I
their
still prefer
advice.
new time on that
They look like
voice
they're about to
actor.
collapse anyway. Just get some rest. Paimon will be right here by your side.
Already?
Fingers
Oh.
crossed you'll be all better when you wake
I
up.
wish you wasn't. Oh well. Okay, let's start a quest. Yeah, it's something to do with the abyss. I mean, it's recently I deal with them, so I may be afflicted by them. Yeah, it's still real and dream, it's turning to be real life. My breath freezes in my throat before I can exhale it. I feel like my soul has been wrenched from my body. Enters this strange and unfamiliar space. Whichever direction I look in, there's no end in sight. Then where's the that? I think there's something in the fog following me like a shadow. If this is a dream, all I'm still a wake up. If it's not, then where in the world I am? Oof. What in the... Something just speaks through the fog and stabbed me in the back. But there's no blood. Cause it's a dream. There's a strange light coming from the wound. That's this familiar looking spike retreating back in the darkness. Deep inside, it felt like a part of me is missing. Now another wave of fatigue is washed over me. Huh? Okay, that's something to do with the abyss. That's what...
Traveler! Rise and shine! For once, you're making Paimon look like an early riser. It's already afternoon. Hopefully all that sleep did you some good. Feeling any better? A cut? What? Did you scratch yourself in your sleep?
No.
Alright, let Paimon take a look. Nope, nothing there. Wait, did you have a nightmare?
I'm not sure.
Okay, don't panic. Paimon heard that dreams tell us what we need by showing us the opposite. So, if you had a nightmare, maybe all you need is something to cheer you up.
Like...
Paimon will treat you to something yummy.
Huh? Like what? Since when Paimon can give me food? You know, I didn't expect... Oh, that's where we're gonna meet her.
What?
Let me guess.
In this dream, you were
Baizu
trapped in a
called an
weird place
expert
with thick fog
And so
And then the
Baizu
Skirk
knows
came out of
Skirk.
nowhere and stabbed you in the back? Oh. Okay, well, that's a new one. Are you sure it was a dream? Because from the way you describe it, it sounds like you were really there.
I hope we got us some reveal there.
Then again, you woke up right where you went to bed. And you were definitely in a deep sleep this morning.
Guy, what do you think about Paimon's new voice, by the way? I don't know, I feel like it's better for my ears. I don't know, I feel like my ears is
Then
not
it's
dying.
decided. Paimon will stay up and watch over you tonight.
Yeah, it's
Anyone try to
definitely
mess with
less.
you? Paimon will
It's
beat 'em up.
my ears don't bleed anymore when I hear Paimon. That's a good sign.
Or, wake you up first and then we can beat him up together.
That dream was so chilling. There's something watching me, but some kind of the world even now. Something sent me in my dream, but when I woke up, there was no wound. Still, if I focus on that area, I feel almost as if deep underneath the flesh, something is.
Something is missing.
And she appeared out of nowhere. Greeting there, how is it doing? Sorry, I may be a little late in the chat. Yeah, cat, sorry. I was
did you just say
focused on the trying to read which is not voice acting. Wait,
The flesh remains
there
whole,
she is.
but the soul is incomplete. Left unresolved, the mind will wither away along with it.
There she is. Then you
Wait! Paimon remembers you! You're Child's master!
Skirk, not Skirk.
Or
Wow, look how pretty she is. She's really pretty, man. I really love her eyes. She's really pretty. Wow. I like her face.
Right! What are you doing here?
Skirk. It's Skirk, not Skirk.
The last time we saw you was at the Primordial Sea in Fontaine, right?
Yeah, it's been like
Then you
1
left.
year.
Never learned where you went after that. Child's been looking everywhere for you, by the way. What brings you to Wanmin Restaurant of all places?
Yeah.
And you're looking for us? And were you the one behind that hocus pocus just now?
Oh, she just appeared here, by the way. She was, she teleported, I guess, but how did she know
Tell
about it?
me, what is it that you saw?
I'm the only one seeing her, right?
Tight-lipped, huh? I suppose that's fair.
We don't even know who you are.
You. I'll take a glass of wine.
Okay, everyone see her. And she given an order.
Hmm? Oh, of course. Coming right up. We make this one in-house. It's not too strong. Enjoy.
Chef Mao, I'll take a grilled tigerfish over here.
Coming right up. Ah, if I knew we'd be this busy, I wouldn't have approved Shenhe's vacation.
Oh, she's on vacation.
At the end of the day, what happens to you is of little consequence to me.
But why are you
I'm not
here?
here to try and win you over. Trust me or not, the choice is yours. If you want my
I would
help,
trust her.
now's the time to speak up. You have until I finish my drink. I was investigating an abyssal disturbance in the area and happened to notice you. Part of your soul is damaged, and the wound bears traces of abyssal corrosion. Need I say
I
more?
did. How the hell she know that much?
Neither of those things sound good.
Skirt seemed to know something. Even I saw her friend, I bet she can tell what happened to me. God, why she don't have voice acting? I don't know what her goal is, but in its one at least, I don't think she has bad intention.
Should we trust her?
Well, I would trust her better than,
She
Any other
mentioned an
person.
abyssal disturbance.
Like any
Maybe that has
the
something to
abyss
do with
order.
What's going on with you? But we could always find a different expert on the abyss to help us out.
Which one? This, dang itself, it would be hard to find.
Yeah, and that thing she said about your soul being damaged is scaring, Paimon. Definitely something we should fix sooner rather than later. Skirk's an interesting one, that's for sure. But from what Child's told us, she doesn't seem evil, at least.
She's not evil.
1, 2, 7, 10.
She don't look evil at all. And I think she's not good at number.
Well, have you made up your mind?
She's counting the money. She don't look evil at all. Oh, she don't have voice acting. Okay. I wonder if she was really talking if I was putting in the Japanese, so. What I saw was a dark space one and then spoke with this purse. And then I gave everything.
So, that's all we know, Miss Skirk. Ma'am, can you help us?
Not call her ma'am. She's not that old.
So, you can disperse the fog.
She's so pretty.
I understand. Come find me in the Gwali Plains when you're done here. Oh, and I left cash for the drink on the table. Settle the bill for me, will you?
Wait, what?
Oh, okay.
And she teleported. She can use episode power.
Wait, hold on. You overpaid.
Oh, no. This includes the drink, so it should be the right amount.
I didn't think you two ordered a drink.
You don't even remember her.
We didn't. It was that lady who came and sat with us, remember? You brought it out to her yourself.
You don't remember her.
You sure? I could have sworn there were only 2 of you at that table.
Huh? Wait, she can erase people's memory?
What'd you put in their dish, Chef Mao? Some kind of hallucinogenic mushroom? You got
Seeing things? Wait, so neither of you noticed her? Young lady? About this tall? Wearing a purple dress? She ordered a glass of wine.
Oh, now you mention it, that vaguely rings a bell. And it looks like I did open the wine jar, so it must have just slipped my mind. Coming!
Okay, what was going on there? It's like they didn't remember Skirk being there at all.
So she can erase people's memory.
Paimon was half convinced we
That's scary.
hallucinated the whole thing. But that Mora she left for us was definitely oh, this whole situation is giving Paimon the creeps. But anyway, she told us to head to the Gwali Plains, right?
She not look that scary. I would say she look pretty and cool. Don't look scary at all. I would say if I didn't see something with 3 head, I would be more scared. But I didn't expect that the quest would take place in Liu of all place. I thought it would be more in Natlan.
Whoa, what are all these rift hounds doing here?
It's training.
Looks like they're collecting something. Let's go.
That means let's go kill them.
Rise with the sun! Light up the blazing sun! Try and stop me!
Silence!
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Let's kill them.
The doctor was sealed.
Remember, health comes first.
Why Novelet? Oh. Because of the poison. That's why these beasts.
This is what they were collecting. Yeah. What is going on here?
God
From
remain.
the moment they are born, all beings with great power have an impact on this world. Even if their body is sundered,
Wow,
and their
that's
soul
such a
extinguished,
badass.
their influence remains.
Wow, such an entrance. Wow.
Gods are the most common example of that. The remnants of gods who fell thousands of years ago remain buried deep within the earth, carrying within them a warped will.
Well, you seem to
and
know a lot of
curse.
stuff.
Together, these remnants form what you call God remains.
Thought I'd
It
just
appears
show
that
up and
some of those
freeze
seeds
everyone.
were dug up and removed.
I thought she would break them
No
though.
traces left, but they're fading fast. What are you doing?
Nothing. Just wanted to make sure you were, real?
She's real.
Definitely not a ghost traveler. Paimon poked her, and she's solid.
Your life hangs in the balance, and that's what you're fixated on? Strange set of priorities.
So, how old are
It's
you?
just a trick to avoid being perceived. If someone notices me, those memories are erased. Simple as that. Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world.
Why are you there now,
The weak
then?
and the lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it. Now, can we please get back on track?
Why do you hate it? Why are you here, then?
Where were we?
Why you in Tibet you don't like the will?
Right. The god remains. So, basically, there's now less of them here than there used to be, right? Isn't that a good thing? In our experience, god remains are 100% bad news. A lot of terrible things have happened because of them.
Yeah, we know that.
Maybe it's a good thing by
They
human
say they're bad,
standards,
though.
but power doesn't come from nothing, and it doesn't just disappear for no reason. The remains aren't just gone. They were taken. Very clever, traveler. You aren't the only one who had something taken from you. There
What
are
they
victims
took
like
from
you
you?
everywhere. The only difference being, you can speak, and the remains cannot. So it went unnoticed. Something
Okay.
similar happened in Sumeru.
Okay, just the
Within
day
the
that
span of
changed.
one night, countless consecrated beasts were slaughtered, and a large amount of the god remains buried in the desert went missing. Of course,
King
god remains
Dreshet.
are just one of the targets. The culprit is chipping away at sources of power all over this world, including the Stella Fortuna above.
The Stella Fortuna?
You mean the stars?
The fake sky.
Mm-hmm. 42 of them have died out in the past few months alone. In Conria, people believed that powerful individuals have corresponding Stella Fortuna. Even should that individual fall, their Stella Fortuna would not disappear, but gradually evolve into a new constellation.
That means the abyss outside this world is killing the entire star.
Yet now, stars are disappearing from the skies entirely, and it's not hard to deduce what's happening to the power they contain.
Oh, that means it's not a real. Can she see through the false sky? So that means, yeah, the abyss is outside.
Something has been leeching power from this world, like a parasite steals nutrients from a host. And now, it's no longer satisfied with the remains of the dead. This time, it only took a fragment of your soul. But next time, there's no telling how
Because
far
you
it
had
could
then
go.
Sander.
No one knows. All I know for certain is this. Getting back what you lost
You went
won't
back.
be easy. Considering how much power this entity has stolen, it must be a god-level being by now at least. But that's not the real concern. Souls are fragile things, and yours could easily be...
So you're gonna help us, right?
We're going to help each other. You are my ticket to uncovering this thing's true identity.
Well, great! You seem super strong and you know a lot about the Abyss, so Paimon will
Don't get all mushy on me. All I'm doing is helping you get back to normal after a sudden crisis. And I should warn you, getting mixed up with me can have unforeseen consequences. We're on very different journeys. You don't want to be in my debt, trust me.
Okay.
You help me uncover the truth behind this entity, and I'll help you recover what you lost. This is a transaction, that's all.
So she don't
Do
try to
well
have
remember
emotion.
that.
I like this woman.
Come along.
I like her attitude. It's like I don't care about anything.
You'd think she'd be a little friendlier since she's agreed to help us. But no,
Wait,
she's
just
just like when we met her in the Primordial Sea. So cool.
there's probably a reason for that.
Well, whatever. If that's how it's gonna be, then she doesn't deserve our friendship. What
Ah,
she
Paimon,
does
shut up.
deserve Is a super embarrassing nickname.
Oh no, please don't.
Paimon's got it. Frosty the Lavender Melon.
What?
Set Ice Queen right.
This is a stupid name.
The important thing is that we get that piece of your soul
What
back.
the kind of
So,
nickname is
let's
that?
follow her and see what sort of plan she's got.
I would call her the Abyss Princess instead. I don't know. I feel like her nickname is stupid. Where the fuck are we? Are we selling Tabat?
This place is way bigger than Paimon expected.
Are we in space?
Where are we?
Or another plane?
This is where I live. I suppose it's the closest thing I have to a home here.
So we are in the Abyss world.
It is. I brought you here because time flows differently in this place.
Oh, that's good to
I
know.
don't know how much Ajax has told you, but when he fell into this space, I mentored him for 3 months. In that time, only 3 days passed in the outside world.
Ajax?
That child.
Right! That's Child's real name!
And you know what?
Paimon remembers
I
him
prefer
mentioning
child
something like
name. I prefer
So-
child.
that. A month here is equivalent to 1 day in the outside world? That should mean we're safe from that power-hungry soul snatcher for now, right?
Yep.
Yes, well, I didn't bring you here just to show you around. In the outside world, the traveler could be attacked at any moment. But coming here has bought us quite a bit of time. Now, we just need to figure out how to investigate that place you saw. The one full of fog.
This place
Both
looks
your
lonely.
description and the abyssal disturbance I felt point to that space having some connection to the abyss. It could even be a domain similar to this one. The thief who stole that fragment of your soul is hiding there. But the abyss is a chaotic and turbulent place. If we want to pinpoint their location, we need to see what that space looks like without the fog. Abyssal power can grant a special form of sight. Have you ever wielded abyssal power before?
By the way, the first time we saw her, she wasn't dressed like this. I like her like tattoo she have.
Okay. Do you plan to learn?
And by the way, her legs. This is her real legs. That part I discrystallized. This is her real legs. It's not like a boot or something. The only thing she wears is shoes, I think.
That tracks. All the information you have suggests the abyss is something sinister. And that abyssal power is a wild and dangerous force that always
Oh, I'm
spells
pretty
disaster.
sure divine
And you're saying that's not true?
celestial are too.
Depends on your perspective. Floods and hurricanes take countless lives too. But if one day you gain the power to control them, what was once a calamity is now just another tool in your arsenal.
The
Full
god.
respect to your opinion, though. Just means we have to turn to the second best option.
When you the event principle.
A little
I'm not
abyss
good
crystal
either.
that contains my power. Wear it on your head, and we'll be able to perform dream mirroring when we fall asleep.
Dream mirroring?
What does that mean?
It means experiencing whatever the other person is dreaming. Everything they
Mm.
see, think, and feel. Since you haven't studied the art of using abyssal power and have no
What happens
plans
if
to
I
jump
dream
in the
about
deep
you?
end right now, I'll have to do the investigating for you. With dream mirroring, every time you slip into a deep sleep, I'll see with my own eyes whatever scene plays out in your mind.
Okay.
Then, I can guide you through the dream environment, and we'll take back what was stolen from you.
Huh. You make it sound so simple.
Tough to say. This is an unprecedented situation for both of us. Even assuming we do manage to find where this entity is hiding. Like I said, getting your soul fragment back won't be easy.
Okay.
To play it safe, I need to give you some special training first.
Oh god.
Wait, you're gonna teach her some of your martial arts?
You're doing martial art?
The next time we see Child, we have to treat him like our senior?
Maybe.
Do as you want. For my part, I don't see you as my disciples.
Well, he
You're
trained me
already a
yet.
pretty good fighter. All I'm planning to do is build on your current skills and train you for the specific scenarios that I think we might face.
I want to see her meet Dancel.
But that's enough talk. If you're ready to do this, then come with me. Time might be more lenient here, but that's no excuse to waste it.
How did she get her power, by the way?
Paimon can hardly keep up with her.
I think a master is someone who can react.
So, special training, huh? Kind of a rare opportunity. With your skills, there's not a lot of people qualified to train.
True.
The last time something like this happened was probably anti-Raiden Shogun training, right? Oh, feels like a lifetime ago.
It's been a while, yeah.
Skirk seems pretty strong too, though. Remember how she said that the all-devouring narwhal was just her master's pet? Maybe we really will learn something here.
Yeah, but our master, I think, is... not gonna fight her? Oh god.
Ready?
I guess.
Bring it on!
Your training will be split into 3 stages. Testing your blade work, elemental abilities, and reasoning skills. We'll start with blade work. You're no rookie in this area, so I won't bore you with the basics. During your long journey, you've no doubt sparred with a lot of talented sword
Yep,
fighters.
indeed.
Consciously or not, you will have picked up all kinds of techniques from them.
You bet!
I haven't fought guard.
Kaya, Master Jean, Kuching... Oh, and Kazuha, Ayaka...
Let me name them all.
We've met sword masters like you in every nation we've been through.
Did not like them.
You sparred with a bunch of them too, right? Nice to know it's all gonna come in handy now.
I'm not talking about.
Don't get too smug. In sword fighting, techniques alone are not enough. You need a cohesive system to bring it all together. A style or school of fighting.
Okay.
To use the human body as an analogy, your style is your skeleton, the foundation, the framework. Techniques are the muscles and other flesh attached to the bones. This is where your strength comes from.
You seem to know a lot
Improving
of
your
stuff.
sword fighting is like growing that body. If your frame got bigger and taller, but you didn't add any muscle mass, you'd be weak and flimsy. Then again,
I don't know why
packed
she
on
didn't
pounds
include
of
her
flesh
in the
without a big enough
quest
frame to
story.
support it. You'd end up
I
being
wonder,
really
I hope she was
unwieldy.
gonna be a main character in the main story. Cause right now, yeah, she's there, but she looked really important and I feel like they
You need
will
to do
waste
some
her.
Introspection. Take a good, hard look at your past experiences and figure out which parts of what you've learned are just techniques.
I like her
and
voice,
which
by the way.
parts can be used to form your own system of blade work. Only then will you get the full utility out of all your thoughts and observations along the way. Only then.
I really
will
like her
every strike you
voice.
deliver make perfect sense.
Imagine that voice whispering in my ear, in your ear.
Paimon thought you were gonna teach her some cool new moves. Like when you
Paimon.
switched and opened a tunnel to another place.
We are in the
One
abyss.
day, you'll reach a new level of power where you realize that even that's as basic a trick as any other. But right now,
You know,
sword styles are so wildly different.
guys, don't you see that?
Teaching you mere techniques is pointless.
I think that Paimon, this color of the thing on its cloak, it's similar to the place we are at right now.
There are no shortcuts in the pursuit of power. Failure is your best teacher, and rigor
I can
is your
agree with her.
coursework. That's all I have to say. Time to make a start. Train until you're satisfied with yourself. Now focus. Destroy the crystal columns as swiftly as you can.
You know, it looked like a space music. You like it? You don't know what the music made me think about? Mass Effect. The music remind me of Mass Effect. This is weird. Too weird.
Oh, this is making Paimon's head spin. Hang in there, traveler!
I need to destroy 900. That's what I thought. I was like, well, 900 would be long. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Stay calm. Use your head. You have to keep it together.
I'm using my head. I'm not using my head, I'm using my controller. Just saying that. Why do you want me to destroy so much in? God damn. Got it. She's not tired. The hiding hidden door in her mind.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Yeah, but I did this move a lot.
Consider a moment of true mastery that you've witnessed in another person and
Cut to
ask
the
yourself,
chase.
what lies beneath the surface? What's their guiding philosophy? What's their state of mind as they
Are we gonna
maneuver their
see
way?
Kazuha
Now
ultimate?
take that and practice it right away with speed, skill, and strength, over and over, until your hand is one with your mind. This is the only path to true growth.
Step on up. Dance with the waves.
His ultimate. She called it. I did a move, the Kazuha move. Paimon, shut up.
If you start to tire, empty your mind, but do not
Wait.
stop.
Fuck, we missed something. Paimon was sleeping with a book with Miko on it.
Stay in that frame of mind as you keep up the fight. Get rid of all redundant
And I
movements.
couldn't do bad, we can
Imagine your
rewind.
sword is an extension of your own body. Wield it just as you wield your arms, hands, and fingers.
'Twas on a deserted moonlit night that the hero.
Are we gonna
approached
show
the
all the
fire
sword
dragon's
characters?
wicked lair. Rain cutter! Feathers fleeting wet, the white heron treads water, a sight without flaw. Master of Inazuma Kamisato art Tachijutsu.
I should level up her. Yeah, probably tired.
Huh. Looks like you've made some real progress. That concludes your training session.
Awesome! Paimon knew you could do it!
How do you feel? As you should.
Exhausted.
Time flies when you're training hard. You've actually been going for several days now with no rest.
What?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Paimon's had a whole bunch of naps. But you were so focused, she didn't want to interrupt you.
Thought she was about to
Go get
fight
some
for
sleep. I'll
days.
be doing the same very soon. Let's hope you see that foggy place in your dream, so I can get this investigation over and done with.
Oh my god. Not my attitude. I wonder if she's always like this though. Yeah, we're gonna see a soft side of her. She will play music. Man, I'm still not hungry. Hmm. Me back there. This is not the same dream. Is that our dream? What the fuck? Is that a silly? Could be the well Skirk came from. I feel like I'm in another planet.
Skirk, why are you skipping classes again?
Yeah.
We talked about this.
It's a will.
Cause he's a crabby old man, and he's a boring old man. I don't like going to his classes.
So she was always like this when she wanted a child too. So she was always that attitude. So that's vision for her past. And this is not that bad, guys. It's before. She was in another world.
Excuse me.
Well, it's her will.
Teacher like that. It's very disrespectful.
All right, let's not get into a big fight about this. Skirk's learned what she
I guess
needs.
this is her
There's
parents.
no point forcing her to sit through more classes if she doesn't want to be there. But I'd still love to hear about what you got up to yesterday. Why don't you tell your dad all about it?
So that was her parent.
I went diving, and I saw this huge fish. I never knew they could
So
get that
that's
big.
her happy
It
side.
looked kinda dumb though with that stupid big fat head. I tried to shake its fin, but it just spat water at me.
I like what she's talking.
Oh, and today I'm gonna go to that prairie up north. There's supposed to be this giant bird there that can spit fire.
Okay.
I bet if I climbed on its back, it could fly me all the way to the stars.
You seem to be an joyful girl.
Then I suppose your old dad should get one as a pet too. Otherwise, how are you gonna hear me call you for dinner up there in the stars?
He went in the store.
When it's time to eat, I'll come back on my own, Zilly. Anyway, gotta go. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
So that's how Skirk was.
Put on a coat at least. You'll catch a cold. I'm talking to you, young lady.
Wow.
You spoil that child, you know. Ever since that merchant ship arrived, she practically lives outside. Always going on about exploring the beyond one day.
So what happened to her world?
Ah, let the kid do what makes her happy. Besides, we both know you're all bark and no bite. Come on, our little adventurer's gonna be hungry when she gets back. Let's get started on dinner.
So that's what's her parent. But why they show me this? I'm out. They were wonderful today. So this is not that bad. It's another world.
The stars shimmer high above. But what lies beyond the stars? Mountains
That bad.
as far as the eye can see? An endless snowy plain? Or maybe buildings taller than the sky, like the people from the merchant ship said. I can't be the
Oh,
only
maybe she
one
was from
asking these
Canria.
questions.
That means she didn't come from another world, but I think she is.
If only I could meet some other people like me. We could set sail together and explore
Well,
every
she met me
corner of
now.
the world.
What made her change, though?
Kid, there's so many amazing things out there, and I'm ready to see them all. But for now, I'm starving. Better get back.
So she maybe want to be friend with me. Cause I came from another world too. What's over there? Something going on? Are we gonna see our world die?
Don't let a single one of them get away!
The Abyss Order.
No, please spare the children. Stay back.
They're coming!
Eliminate the threat.
Take them down.
Don't be scared.
This way!
So Skirk came back,
There's fire everywhere. What happened?
so our village got attacked when she was gone.
I told you we shouldn't have trusted these outsiders.
Which outsiders?
Why are you doing this? What did we do to deserve this? We welcomed you with our finest food and drink, showed you the best our home has to offer, gifted you cloth dyed by our own hands. And this is how you treat us?
Run! Save yourself!
Why are they killing everyone?
Captain, Zone 3 is clear and we have Zone 2 surrounded.
Who the hell are they?
Begin extermination. Remember the orders from upper command. No one is to be left alive.
Judging by the color,
Rest assured,
they were
sir,
manipulated by
we
the
have enough
Abyss.
munitions to annihilate these savages and burn their entire civilization.
Ammunition? Wait, the guns?
Good. The only ones who put up a real fight are that man and his wife, correct? What's their status?
Are they dead? That's our parent.
The ankles and the wife broke her wrist attempting to fight back. They won't be doing much more fighting. They're holed up in their home for now, but they won't last long.
That's Skirk parent.
Prevent them from making some kind of last stand. We're planning to clear out the other zones first so we can send a bigger squadron to surround them.
Who the hell are they?
Well, well.
That's already an interesting story.
How to use their claws. Now the threat these savages pose will be undeniable. Let them cling to what's left of their lives for a little longer. Once the other zones are cleared, I'll cut off their heads myself.
So our family died. They got attacked. But why? I want to know more. I like that you show us another part of the story.
Dad? Mom?
Skirk, you're all right?
Of the will.
So happy to see you, sweet girl. But you need to go. It isn't safe here. They'll be back any second.
What happened? You're bleeding a lot. Dad?
Oh, Skirk.
This is the place. Alert all units. Prepare to surround.
That's how she will unlock her power, I guess.
Run, Skirk! Run as far away as you can. Don't trust anyone.
So that's why she don't trust anyone.
Your dad and I, we're not afraid to stare death in the face, but we need you to survive.
So that's why she don't trust people. Yeah, that makes sense. So she listened the order of her mom.
My clever girl, so curious. You're already so brave. I know you're going to grow up to be such a positive light in this world.
This will? I think this one don't exist anymore.
Whenever you miss us, just play this song.
Unless it's in Kenria.
Remember, life is a gift. Don't let darkness claim it.
Well, she used darkness now.
Break down the door. Look what we have here. A savage that can plug a tune. Well, the show's over. You! Stop singing! Shut it!
Shut up!
I said shut it or I'll make you! Fine. Have it your way.
And they killed them. Oh! So that's her real side of her. I really like her singing. I think I love her even more now. I like her singing. But Skirk is not a bad person as we think.
Oh, you're awake?
Yeah, you sing good.
I found a few clues while you were asleep, but it's only a start. Now, time for the second stage of your training.
I want to know more about
This
you.
time, the focus is elemental energy. Come find me when you're ready to begin.
Man, staying in the abyss feels so surreal.
I want to hear more about her story now. So, if she came from another world, judging by the trailer, yes. Or she came from Kenria. Our world got destroyed. God, I have more questions now.
No night. It's like time hardly exists. If we weren't careful to keep track, it feels like we'd have no idea.
My guess is she make a deal with the Abyss to kill the killer of her parents.
Except for the fact that Paimon still gets hungry
And you get
like
power.
clockwork. You go do your training. Paimon's gonna grab a bite.
The way I see it, the pursuit of power is divided into
So I didn't
three
even ask her
stages.
anything about her
The
past.
first is mastering the use of standard weapons. Next is learning how to harness natural energy.
But her voice
And
was
after
beautiful.
that, you're free to challenge even higher dimensions. The natural energy of Tevat is, of course, elemental energy. But that's not my area of expertise. I draw from a different source of power. Abyssal power, yes. Also known as the power of the Void Realm.
But she's not
My
corrupted.
master, Sertologi, is a true expert in that area. After all, he was one of the group of 5 that infamously stole the all-encompassing power of the Abyss. An act for which the people of Conria gave them the epithet, the 5 Sinners.
Yeah, it's because of them that Kenria got destroyed, basically. There is 4 more sinners. And Sertologi, his teacher, was the guy that then self-talk in the main story and kick his ass, I think.
The elemental energy of
I don't even
Tevat
know what happened to
is
Dainsel.
derived from the power of the Light Realm. These 2 forms of energy exist in direct opposition to each other. Suffice to say, there's not much I can teach you this time.
The power of the light. I guess the light realm.
A keen observation, traveler.
She's make her look like she Korean.
Respecting local norms. The Abyss stands in direct conflict with the will.
Yeah,
of this
but
world.
I have a
So, to make
feeling
my life easier, I disguise my power.
I have
to
a
make
feeling
me
the wall
appear
of
quiet
Tevat
like
is
in
not
nature.
better than the Abyss,
It's
I
a
would be
technique
honest.
I learned from some Conrian ruins, known as the 7 Shifting Serpent. If you ever change your mind about delving into abyssal power, I can teach. So I've heard. You seem to have a knack for removing abyssal power. But is purification really what's going on there? Like I said, power doesn't just thinking out loud. Let's focus on your elemental training. That's what's gonna help us if the situation gets tricky. True growth comes from adversity, but only if you make the choice to pick yourself up again every time you fall. So, it's time
I
to
would
push
like an
yourself
art
to the
for
limit,
of her.
and then keep pushing. This is the only way to
I
advance
just
at
probably
pace.
summoned the
Use the power of Animo to clear the field as fast as you can.
Animo? God, it's been a while since I used that power. It's like the first power I got when I started the game. Wow.
Windblade. Windblade.
Are we gonna play her?
Observe your surroundings.
Skirk.
Look for things you can use to tilt the scales of success in your favor.
That didn't work.
Windblade.
Use the power of Hydro to destroy the spikes.
I never used a power of either. That was a power of either?
Faster. Don't give them a chance to strike you. You need to be quicker than you were in your dream. You can't afford another injury like that.
Water jet. Go. Water jet.
I'm failing this. God damn it. That's not easy. Yeah, the music look like sci-fi. Okay, got it. One more. I don't like either. Why it's not working?
Water jet.
So
You need to understand what makes you special. The ability to wield
I'm a
elemental energy
descender.
without a vision and switch between the elements at will. It means your aspirations need no approval from the gods. Your power is not bound by the rules of this world. So be bold.
Because
Do
I'm
not
not
be
king for
afraid
them.
to chart your own path.
Yeah, fuck the god. So basically what she's saying, fuck the god. Fuck the god, yes. That's what she mean by that. Fuck the gods.
Very good. It seems you've reached a deeper level of connection with the elements.
Too bad I cannot do it in real,
Long enough for you to lose yourself in your training, which is a good sign. Relentless practice with the element. Get some rest. When you wake up, we'll proceed to the final stage of your training.
I wonder if at some point, I would be able to not use just one vision. That would be cool if at some point the traveler could use all element in just one build. By the way, because we're not going in Shiznaya, what kind of power the traveler would have next patch, next update, next big update? Are they gonna have a new power? Are we gonna have a power until 7.0? Oh, we're gonna see more of her past. Nice. Are we gonna learn more about her past? The false sky and where she came from? I have a feeling this creature has something to do with Skirk. I have a feeling it's part of inner Skirk. I think it's a child personality there.
What is the secret to power?
Oh.
Longing. Hatred. Self-preservation. No. It is fear.
And when she learned her teacher.
The fear of losing those you love. The fear of watching your home burn. Fear of loneliness. Fear of death.
Sorry, I would mute myself one second.
Source of evolution. It forces humanity to adapt to their environment and overcome hardship. It is in the process of prevailing over our fears that we surpassed first ourselves and then the rest of the world. That fear is now part of you. It calls on you to evolve. And it is time to answer.
I'm back. So I'm wondering, maybe she came from Tevat. Cause Strekadoli is from this world. Unless Canriat is not from Tevat.
Any minute spent missing home is a minute wasted. Practice your sword work instead. Do not make me tell you twice.
Oh, she became her student, by the way.
But, Master, I can barely lift this sword anymore. If I keep going, I feel like my wrist is going to break.
You don't care.
So it has not broken yet. Then pick up your sword and keep practicing until it breaks. I want to hear the cracking and splintering of bone.
Wait, what the hell?
After all,
what kind of teacher is this?
Can always be reset.
Huh? That was an arch teacher. I wonder how she found him though. Oh, and he became our teacher.
Good, Skirk. Once again, you survived. How do you feel?
Cold. In pain.
These are signs that you are adapting to the abyss.
Oh.
Each time the flesh is torn and the spirit crushed, each time you claw back from the brink
Remind me of Valeria and WoW and I don't know the name of the guy, but
understand why these people sought to destroy your homeland. Your potential goes beyond even what I could have anticipated.
so does that mean she's not from Canriat? She's from another world, but the phone is from Canriat, so she was communicating with her by other world thing.
You still have much to learn in your pursuit of strength. Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training.
What happened with all the sinner?
To shut out all the pointless emotion, crush the self that makes you weak, and become master. Get up, Skirk. Wipe the blood off your face. Cut away the rotten parts of your flesh.
What?
And mend what is broken. Then take up your sword.
Oh my god, this is... So basically, what she learned... So if her arm broke, just cut it and mend them. What the fuck? What kind of teacher is that? Yeah, it's a guy from the Abyss, alright. She came from another world like you.
Hopefully you got some good rest. Skirk said to tell you that she's ready to start the final stage of your training. So, wanna head over now? Or...
Yeah, cause she would disappear. Like, at the end. Still, I wonder why they didn't brought her in the main story yet. Cause I feel like it should have been in the main story. Cause I feel we're gonna learn a lot of things.
You have gained better command of the sword, and more control. That's only part of it. Experience is the real teacher. Your journey, the friends you have made, the dangers you have faced. These have taught you more than I ever could. Now, it's time to focus on how you react under pressure. You must be able to think rationally, even in unpredictable combat situations. To simulate this,
At least you're not harsh like stuck with...
Ready?
No.
Not bad. That defensive stance looks near unbreakable.
I like her
Just
sword.
like your brother. Oh, that reminds me. You still don't know what happened to him, do you?
I do actually. So this place takes place after the story. What do you know about him?
Hey, no fair! That's cheating!
It's not cheating.
You think every opponent has the same moral code as you? You can denounce their deplorable methods all you want. But only if you live to tell the tale. The strong emotions will always arise in combat. Anxiety, anger, fear. But a true warrior is never at their whim. Only when you are free from the influence of emotion can you make the right choice, no matter the situation.
She's describing herself, yes.
How amusing. Almost sounds like you think you know me. But you don't. You can choose your own path. We are not the same. Let's begin. Try to use reason over emotion. Make the most rational and advantageous decision in any given moment.
So that's why her arm and legs are abyssal. It's because she don't have real arm and legs anymore.
This is your final training session. Look alive.
So basically she met her wound with the abyss.
Same drill as before, but this time I'm going to interfere. Hold your focus.
Interfere, but not even moving.
Water jet. Go.
He didn't move at all. You're not even moving. Look. She says she will interfere.
Water jet. Ha. Duh. Ha. Ha. Water jet. Go.
Ow.
Go. Water jet. Go.
Ow. I'm an idiot.
Not bad. Better than I expected.
I did everything. Not easy to control emotion, it's true.
You're getting the hang of it.
Guess
The first
so.
step to controlling your emotions is controlling your mind.
You know,
You
it's
wanna
hard
gain
not looking at her, huh?
It all comes down to focus.
It's hard not looking at her. She's really pretty. Focus on the battle. I wonder how good is her brother fighting, by the way. You know, I expected them to fight at the end of the story quest.
Your mind is rife with distractions. From now on, I shall show no mercy in your training. You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion. Crush the self that makes you weak, and become master over your physical form.
Huh?
Stop. Let's pause here. One look, and I can tell your mind has wandered. That's to be expected.
Beautiful.
There's a limit to how long a human being can
I'm not a
concentrate on
human
one
being.
thing. Staying calm and focused sounds simple in theory, but in practice, it's more demanding.
I think
than
I'm not a
self-work or
descender by
mental
becoming
abilities.
one. I want to see the spaceship they mentioned, by the way.
Get some rest. No point training further if you're already dead on your feet. Like I said at the beginning, the only goal of this training is for you to reach a point that you're satisfied with. You managed to push past your limits, which is a good start. You can be proud of that and sleep well knowing that you've earned it.
I really like the look on her eyes. Not the look, I really like the side of her eyes. There is another character like her eyes, but I don't remember which one. Oh, Novelette. Yeah, Novelette. I know, I won't pause. I don't want to leave this place. Because each time I pause the game, I click the wrong button. And I restart the whole thing. No, there's no one will do that. Again? Are we gonna learn about the fault sky now? Is that a parent?
Skirk is amazing. She faced down that terrifying giant and cut its head clean off.
We're definitely not in Tevat.
Oh, she got hurt though, didn't she? I heard it was pretty bad.
Yeah, well, that's a given. But the moment she was on the mend, she got right back to practicing her sword work. I heard Master suffered a grave injury once too. Lost an arm and a leg and
I think this is the people of Kenriat.
Skirk's becoming more like him by the day.
Incredible. I wonder if I'll ever reach their level. They're always so resolute, so unshakable.
I think it's the people of Kenriat. So maybe she came from Tevat. That's her. Okay.
Pathetic. You're not even trying. You're so much weaker than you think.
Skirk, have you become a positive light in this world?
I know it's her. It's look like something else. I know. It's look like something else. Okay. Pandragon, you have not a good mind. Okay.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire? How many bodies were left to rot on
What
the
if
scorched
Kenriat
earth?
is not from Tevat?
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
I have so many questions. I just want to jump in a spaceship, explore the whole universe,
Wait.
and get answers from the stars.
Spaceship?
Just need to wait till I'm grown up. Then I can do anything.
So that means she come from a world where spaceship exists. Could it be the same world as or?
Now, you must bid farewell to who you were in the past and become someone stronger.
Run, Skirk, run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
Wait, I see her memories?
Let's see here.
Wait, what?
Things first, you
Wait.
need a new identity.
Oh my god, she even met Alice? Alice? Oh, no way. So she's linked with her. Oh my god. I can't wait to play that character, by the way. Can't wait to reveal her.
Going around telling people you're from somewhere beyond the stars won't do, now will it?
Wait, she knew about it?
Saying, you hail from beneath the earth instead.
I don't think this would be better, by the way. Well, Alice is silly, you know. But I guess she knew about other world.
As the Conrian saying goes, venturing out into the universe and down into the abyss are the same in that both are braving the dark unknown.
Wait. Then I mean Kenriat is not from Tevat? There's no way, right? There is no way.
I'm a visitor on this planet, so I'll follow the rules.
This planet.
Oh, splendid. That saves me quite a bit of trouble. Let me offer you
The featuring Genshin is in space.
although it might not be what you want to hear. I know the pursuit of strength is important to you, but taking a moment for yourself every once in a while is never a bad idea.
I still can't wait to meet Alice. You know, guys, what kind of team I will do when Alice will be playable? I would put her in the same team as her daughter. There is some theory that her father is the master of the Night of Heaven in Warcast. If that's the case, I will put the three of them in the same team.
Ignore her existence for too long, and there will come a day when you can no longer hear her voice.
Talk about her mother? How could I just talk about me? Cause Skirk arrived. No, she arrived at this world before me. Oh no! True. I'm 400 years old. I was sleeping for 400 years old. So during that time, she was about to train child. And you seen the trailer. Farina is alive when she fell in the well. That means maybe I was already in that world when she arrived. Did she find out and learn about her?
You must be starving, right? Ta-da! A barbecue feast just for you. Of course.
Skirk design, I really like it.
Skirk and Paimon got this all ready for you. Ah, well, if you're around someone long enough, it's bound to happen. Plus, Skirk can cook. So, Paimon decided she can forget the whole Ice Queen thing. Paimon's not one to hold a grudge.
She's not the best queen anyway.
Idea. Let's save the chit-chat until after the meal.
It's time to talk with her.
So full. Okay, it's Paimon's turn to sleep now. Wake her up, please.
Now we're gonna learn something about her. No, it's time to talk
I
now.
have good news. First, your training is complete. You have what it takes to wield immense power. Now it's just a matter of putting it into practice. Continue to learn from your journey and hone your skills. Second, I've located the culprit we've been searching for. Next, we just need to retrieve the missing part of your soul, and our business will be concluded. When
But I want to
Ajax
talk to you
trained
first.
with me, he once told me he was bursting with questions. So I allowed him to ask me 3 of them before he left.
Oh.
You and I might never meet again, traveler. So if there's anything you want to ask me, now's your opportunity. Just like Ajax, I'll answer 3 of your
I
questions.
really hope, man, that we gonna meet her again. And that the developer just, oh, we show you Skirk for one time. And we would never see her again. Cause she seemed to be a really important character. She's not.
Okay, not the angle I was expecting. What makes you ask that?
Oh, you ask question now? Tell you memories. Yeah, sorry. Breaker couple, I guess, this really took her by surprise.
I knew that was a possible side effect. Closed off my mind to you for that exact reason. Even with the dream mirroring, you should have seen nothing but endless darkness.
But I didn't. Chat was mirroring me on purpose. With that music, she wanted to hide it. I think the strange creature was her.
Whatever. Must have been a flaw in my execution. I shouldn't be too surprised. Due to some recent circumstances, my self-control has been lacking as of late. Since you've seen what you've seen, there's no reason to hide the truth. All I ask is that you keep it a secret.
Anyway, no one knew you, so it's mine.
No, I'm not from Teyvat. I'm from a different planet. And there was a time when I journeyed through the stars. A lot like you in some ways.
They are very similar. I think they could become good friends, by the way. So she's from a different planet. Guys, Teyvat is not just one planet now. I think it's going to be farther. No, she's not.
No, we're different in that respect. You're influencing the fate of this world. But me, I'm just passing through.
God, I like your eyes.
Several hundred years ago, my master, Sertologi, opened the border between worlds and sent me here.
But wait, so Tagaloggy is not a sinner for Kenriap? How could he be opening the rift? Sorry, I'm choking. Sorry, I choked with myself with my saliva again. It's all happening during stream. Ugh. So that means she was communicating with Sakalogi. Who was from Tevat. So he's opening a rift. He opened a rift between Tevat and Kenriat, and then she went to Kenriat. Okay, let's get back to this.
This is not my home. And one day, I'll return to the vast unknown of space. So, there you have it. On to your second clip. To become stronger. For certain reasons, I need to bridge the power gap between me and my master as quickly as possible. But first, I need to understand the source of his strength.
Wait, he's not coming for Tevat then?
To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. And somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat
So he's coming from another world too?
That is my sole focus and purpose. Okay.
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk and that unknown abyss. But it's been years now, and I've still found nothing.
Well, your last question?
Wait, that's it? I wanted a question about the false sky.
Ajax. His situation is different than yours. Before you ever crossed paths with me, you'd already encountered many formidable people, studied their techniques, and developed your own skill set. So, during your training, all I had to do was build upon that foundation. But Ajax was so young when he came to me. A complete blank canvas. Children can't help but imitate their role models. In the long run, that would only hinder his growth.
That's why you did.
Once Ajax has enough strength in his own right, I will allow us to meet again. Until then, let that motivate him to reach his full potential.
I really hope she would come back soon. Cause she's literally an important character in that game. She's really tied with the Abyss.
Unlike you, I have no desire to establish a connection with the world. The
This is
weak
not
and
true.
The lowly have no right to remember me. They're lucky they only have a few missing memories to show for it.
She had a relation with the child. She had a connection. She had a connection with him. Cold art might feel like.
Wake up your companion. It's time to go.
A true voice? What do you mean?
Oh, and everything I just told you. Best keep it a secret from her as well.
Okay. And at some point we're gonna learn all the truth.
Time to go. Oh, finally.
But I want them to learn more about the false sky. Oh. But we begin to learn more that there will be again another Genshin impact. So
Just follow
after
me. I'll open an abyssal rift. close
after
to
doing
culprit's location.
Chesnaya and Genriat,
Take us to where he's hiding.
we're gonna be in another world probably. They're gonna probably leave Tabat and go somewhere else.
Wait. This is near the chasm, right?
Yes. If we enter from here, we'll be able to reach that place from your dream.
Man, your portal already useful. It's like breaking glass.
You have some experience with abyssal domains by now, but still, this is someone else's territory. Best to proceed with caution.
Don't worry. Paimon's an expert at hiding behind other people for safety.
Ah, we know that.
Oh, but, that means you need to stay safe, traveler.
All right. Remember your training. Time to put it to use.
Oh, I'm gonna play her. Nice. I like that she's like a mermaid when she moves. I will need to go to level up our sword.
Whoa! Look at all these spikes! Careful, don't get hit! You know what? Paimon's just gonna float behind you. Come on, you got this.
Ah, it's so lightened by my new voice.
Water jet! Go!
Mine to wield. Hey, what are you two doing?
Research.
Dusty. An abandoned house. Let's press on.
Shield on. Ow. I think this is the end.
Oh, looks like this is a dead end. Did we make it to his hiding place? Ugh, this fog is making it impossible to see anything.
This should be the
It's
place
normal.
where you were attacked, traveler. The
Yeah,
missing
it's the
part of
same.
Your soul should be nearby. Can you sense where it is?
Oh, I like her new form. She's more dressed.
Our opponent must have covered his tracks.
You know,
in
I just
case.
realized
Otherwise, you should have sensed it much more strongly.
our new outfit looked like a spacesuit.
Hold on, look! The spikes are back!
Stay calm. Let's hold back a little. Give our enemy some wiggle room so we can see what we're dealing with. If you're too reckless, we might be playing right into his hands. Our enemy took part of your soul for a reason. It's likely he integrated it into his attack somehow. If we're smart about this, we can track it down.
I would just evade them. Is that our master? I like our new outfit. Her battle outfit. She's goddamn, she's cool. I love that girl, man. Oh my god.
Start. The attacks have been focused on me. Trying to break through my defenses? I see.
Oh, she's even more cooler, man. Oh, I love her. She's just freaking badass. Oh. I saved her alive. This is nothing. Oh, she's mad. Oh god, she's cool. I like when she break it. You're like, no, I take it, I break it. There we go.
There. I got it back.
Traveler! Skirk!
It's not over.
What happened? It looked like Skirk just got...
Huh? She's really cool. I like how she breaks the thing.
You asked me why this enemy chose you as his target.
Oh, it's just a joke, by the way. Oh, wait, on my title, I guess. I don't know. It's just a... No, it's a joke, I'm just doing a funny thumbnail. It's just because I wanted to make a funny thumbnail, that's all. Well, I think it's a cool character. I like the character. But I'm not horny about it.
Now, the answer is clear. It's not just the fact that your strength is impressive. It's
I really
also
like her
because of your
design.
ability to, as you put it, purify abyssal power. Whatever that actually
I mean, I think
means.
she's really cool.
The fact is, that ability allowed him to do something that should have been completely impossible. Namely, break through my defenses and steal my power. No. He couldn't have known
Anyway.
I'd come to his domain. He only stole your soul fragment because he knew the value
I
of
still
its
think she's
power.
a pretty cool
I doubt he
character.
expected it to come in handy so soon. Call it fate if you want.
A lot of people like
believe that's the
Y2
term they
anyway.
use in this world for arbitrary coincidences like this.
No, she are woman better than that character.
In any case, it works to our advantage. Once I realized what he was using that power for, it gave me the chance to
But
get
she
back
really
what I
have a
lost.
cool design. I really like her design, like abyssal power.
I'll cope. Well, done gorging. Good. Time to answer some
No,
questions.
I think Raiden Shogun is still better.
How did you get the power of the all-devouring narwhal?
The all-devouring narwhal? Oh,
I would say between the...
Paimon knew that.
Well,
spike
first
looked
of all,
familiar.
the Traveler is not
Just like
even...
that narwhal's horn.
Well, she's technically 400 years old. But technically she's not an adult, so no.
I highly
Skirk,
doubt
on the
you
other
acquired
hand, I'm
that
pretty
power
sure
through
she's
your
an
own
adult.
strength. Tell me I'm wrong. You're desperate enough to scour the land for god remains and whatever vestiges of power you can find. That alone proves you wouldn't be able to defeat a creature like that.
Why she talk to me like this now?
Which leaves one possibility. You know my master.
Okay,
the
she's
foul
talking about a guy.
Soroji.
God, her eyes, man. It's like the eyes on Neuvillette. Neuvillette have dragon eyes, but these eyes look... I like them. Uh-oh.
Dares call him foul.
Oh, there are more than one people.
What's wrong?
I'm
Bit
a
off
sim
more
dragon,
power than you
apparently,
can
yeah.
chew?
Just a little longer.
Because I made a thumbnail like this. But that's the reason. I did that with a lot of character in game.
Look, it's back.
Those obsessed with power will let it devour them before abandoning their pursuit.
Beat them.
Keep calm and use reason to decide the best course of action.
I really love the character so far. Not as my expression in the thumbnail, of course. But this chasing was cool.
Wise
When she
decision.
broke the dagger.
Final victory doesn't always
That was
come
cool.
after a single battle. You've got your soul fragment back, so we both got what we came for. Let the enemy draw breath while he can. It will get us out of here, Traveler. You'll need to lead the way this time.
So we flee, I guess.
Skirk,
Get,
is your shoulder gonna be okay?
she gonna
Wound is
find.
minor. It'll heal in no time.
No,
You
let.
should focus on getting out of here alive instead.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. What are these people? Why do they want to kill us? Whatever. Oh God. Come on, come on.
Looks like this place is
Oh,
about to
wow.
collapse. So, this guy's power has something to do with the all-devouring narwhal. Did you know that all along, Skirk?
I had my suspicions. That's why I decided to investigate in the first place.
That's
But
the
suspicions
whale
only
we
get you
beat,
so
right? That's a big motherfucking whale.
Phew. Oh, we should be safe here, right?
I thought we were gonna fight a boss.
I no longer sense his presence.
Is?
Can't have followed us out of that abyssal domain. Weaklings like him will find that my power
Who
is
is
not
this?
so easily controlled.
Do you know him?
He won't be leaving that place until he's managed to... You seem surprised.
Oh, so that was the guy, the whale.
I suppose that's fair. You've seen but a fraction of what that whale is capable of. That gaping maw could swallow a planet whole.
So the guy we saw was the guy we fought when the whale ate us in Fontaine. So that's just the guy. That was the guy inside the whale. This is the same guy.
All-devouring narwhal for a reason. Devouring is what it does best. It can extract power from anything, dead or alive, as long as it manages to make physical contact.
So I guess he was mad because I beat him once.
Yeah. When we had our run-in with that thing, Neverlet mentioned that it has an instinct to devour.
Your dragon friend recognized the nature of its abilities.
Your dragon friend, she knew who he is.
That worked because it was in a satiated state.
Your dragon friend.
So somewhat less aggressive than usual.
Neverlet is an odd guy, by the way.
Power to feed off of. That's when its true voracious nature kicks in. It could devour everything on the planet in that
I think it's mostly the only guy I think it's pretty in the game. Maybe Kazuha.
I hadn't counted on there being anyone left on this planet capable of wielding its power. To me, that says he must have.
You know, I couldn't do a smash and pass zero list about Genshin character. But I think it would be too long, there's too much character.
Exactly. It told me everything I needed to know. Hence why I said we both got what we came for.
I could, just for
and
fun.
I believe that brings our transaction to an end.
But I don't know.
Now that you're whole again, you can get back to your own journey. I'll handle the rest of this situation myself.
Well, I would say I'm a little disappointed of the story. I thought we're gonna learn more about the false sky. As not just that she's from another world.
No way! We can't leave now.
So that's the only answer we know.
From you because of us. We have to help you get it back.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's how it is.
But what if that monster finds you before you're all better?
No worry.
Plus, how are you gonna get home? It's not like you can just go swoosh and open a door to the abyss again. Not without your full strength.
Ah, it's maybe not over then.
Sticking with us for the time being doesn't sound so bad, does it?
Fair enough. Then take this.
What?
A bag of Mora. Nothing in this world is free. I'll leave the planning to you. Hurry up and decide where to go.
We should take
okay, it's not over.
But where?
Boo Boo Pharmacy. I don't know why they choose that spot. Wait, but we have our own. Why we don't bring her to the Serenity Pot? Huh? Why?
Skirk wouldn't like being around a lot of people. Oh wait! Baishu said we could rest in the back room of the pharmacy, didn't he? Let's head there!
You know, I have a room in another plane. Why don't you use that house?
This bag from Skirk has a ton of Mora. Does she have a job or something? Wait, no. After what we saw at Wamin Restaurant, that seems impossible. Can you imagine? It would go something like, I'll be collecting my paycheck now, boss.
Oh god.
Sure thing. Wait, who are you? Have we met? Can't hold a job if you make everyone forget about you. So, what did you do to get all this Mora?
Claimed some buried treasure, took care of a few monsters that were causing trouble. Nothing untoward. It's safe to use.
They do the same thing we do.
You heard all that?
A sonorous voice like yours is hard to miss.
I agree.
I wouldn't be surprised if the sound of it traveled to the nearest mountaintop.
Then, did you by chance happen to hear Paimon's little,
Yeah.
You mean when you called me Frosty the Lavender Melon?
Yeah, she got caught.
No, sorry. Paimon totally misspoke just now.
Do you want to lose your hand?
A Paimon lookalike. Yeah, she's a piece of work, that one. Always impersonating Paimon and giving people weird Okay, fine. The truth is, Paimon didn't like you all that much at the start, but things are different now. You helped the Traveler in a big way, so what do you say? Friends?
We can be
I
friends.
noticed there was only one bed. Go ahead and get some rest.
You're the one who need rest.
What about you?
I don't get tired, and I don't need rest. I'm going to practice my sword work. That should help me regain some strength.
But your shoulder. Hey, don't just leave.
She not used that, people.
Whatever. Let her tire herself out. She'll come back eventually.
I don't think
Let's
so.
get some sleep, traveler. That comfy bed is...
Any bad calling you Paimon, so shut up. Now we learn our training. Doesn't feel right. So that's how she met her womb. She doesn't seem feel right at all.
Quiet.
The little creature.
Do you even remember how many of us perished in that fire?
Oh, that
How many
again.
bodies were left to rot
You
on
have
the
a
scorched
nightmare.
earth? Yet you alone live on.
Keep your gaze fixed on your blade. You don't deserve to rest.
Run, Skirk. Run! Only death awaits us here. Keep running, and don't ever look back.
Grab her hand. What I did? What did I do?
Getting an early night's sleep is the best. That bed was so comfy.
So, just came here to say I'm a simp. That was hilarious.
Have you been sitting out here the whole night? The bed's all yours if you want it.
Whatever.
About 60%. Maybe 70.
Whew! Paimon thought it would take at least a couple of days. That was fast.
No, not fast enough. That's 20% less than last time. Same training regimen, same intensity. Nothing felt different, but somehow the outcome fell short. No, I think the problem's with me. I need to meditate for the next 2 days. Deep introspection should help me find the issue.
Ooh, sounds intense. Well,
thanks.
So the story is not over then. So, oh! That explains why she's sitting like this. When we waiting. It's because she meditating. Ah, that explains it.
Skirk is still meditating, huh? It's been 2 days already.
I like the way she meditating. She's like sitting, floating in the air.
Paimon can't think of anything we can do to help.
Like a queen.
Oh wait! Breakfast! That's it! Paimon will go get breakfast! Skirk, be right back.
I don't think that would be the case. Yay, Paimon is gone. She meditating. Huh? Hey, what the hell are you? What the hell is that creature? Huh? Huh? Why do you want to show me this? We are in another world.
That's right. This is Skirk's inner world. Think of it as the threshold.
Yeah, that's our children side.
This isn't your first time here, but what you remember is probably a space covered in darkness. I only managed to illuminate a small portion for you back then. Actually, it's my first time talking to someone
This is
like
a real
this.
Skirk.
I only managed to break free and bring you here because the injury weakened her power. I guess that's why I can speak again. Call it fate, if you want. I think that's the word they use in this world for lucky coincidences like this, right?
I think it's like this for every world.
Now, before I take you to her, I gotta ask. You're the first outside visitor to ever come here. So, what's your impression of this place? Oh, you noticed.
Yeah, of course, I'm not blind.
This river represents Skirk's strength.
Seem to be broke.
Strength accumulates over time. It is the summation of a person's lived
Who are
experience.
you, strange creature?
So this river is where all the fragments of Skirk's life should converge into us. But as you can see, this river has been severed numerous times. It's because Skirk doesn't like who she was in the past.
Why? Because she was weak?
And all she sees reflected in the river is a disgraceful shadow of who she was. She cuts through water and rock with the sword of reason, severs her connection with the past.
You must learn to shut out all the pointless emotion.
That's because of this asshole.
The self that makes you weak.
This isn't my first taste of failure or losing power. When you fall, you get back up again and become stronger. That's...
Yeah. But she still cannot bury it.
The answer to one mystery invites another question. Let's follow the river upstream. There among the cliffs, among the memories etched into her...
This is ourself. There, Della. Alright, how is it going? I'm doing great, thank you. And I'm just falling in the pit. Aside that outside it's hot like hell. So I'm chilling in my climatization right now. Oh. What is this? Oh, it's when she discovered me. About me. So that means she saw my picture at the start of the game.
I've always thought that, even when falling leaves don't come from the same tree, they can still form bonds of kinship when they meet. Like meteors. You both
I think this is the other voice of Skirk.
both travelers.
Is the other side.
On a planet that is not your home. Yet, when she first noticed your presence, although she hesitated for a moment, she still chose to walk away. Indifferent.
Huh? People disappear from the people's life. So she don't have connection with people. She's in this world alone, lonely. She never tried to... That's sad. Well, Genshin Impact is first of all. Well, of course it's a gacha game. But I don't really pay for that these kind of not anymore at least. So basically it's a world called Tevat. And the main character it's her. It's like an RPG, I would say. The character is her, the traveler, or a brother you choose at the start of the game. Depending who you choose, your brother is like, or sister is like the villain, I would say, of the game. We still don't know have the story of everything about it yet. This game is, it's been 4 years already.
Let's keep going.
And each month they release a new patch with new character and all these stuff. There is event all the time to play. Some events sometimes are mini games, other are story. You have story of characters like I'm doing right now. Like the story of the new character that released two weeks ago. And each year they release one new nation
What it takes to wield immense power.
in the world. I would like to show the map, but right now I cannot because I'm in this world.
No more.
And basically, the Abyss are like the villain, but I think the god are the villain too. I mean, I will never believe a god in a game.
No one can become a worthy
And it takes place in a world where each nation serve a god, and each god is an element.
You wish me to travel the world beyond on my own, Master?
And there is other world. That's what we discovered right now.
Indeed. Make new friends.
There is dragon in there too.
Journey. And piece together a new future from the shattered remnants.
It's also a game on mobile. I think it's just on PlayStation too.
Still have contact through the Abyss.
It's an open world.
But know this. One day,
oh,
I will take the life you worked so hard to rebuild. And
so that's our master.
Ashes, just like the fire that haunts your mind.
That's our master here. Well, I love to play the game, yeah, time to time. The story is really good. I mostly play for the story.
I have told you before. Fear is the catalyst for human evolution.
And exploration. I love this game a lot because of the story, but because too of how big the world is. I try to do all the events when it's possible. All the story quests, the main quests, and I try to explore everything in the game. But I don't do stuff like not competition, but stuff like challenge and stuff that's if you complete them, it's just to show that you're stronger, basically. Like I won't roll for a character more than once because I don't want to get a power. I don't play for that. I play for the exploration and the story.
You have tasted loss.
And right now, how much I completed?
So deep, it can be felt.
So far, I'm 100% of completed exploration in each world, in each zone. For now, because there will be new zones soon. And I don't have all the character. I think I'm missing 5 of 6.
But as living beings, we all have an instinct to detach from that which harms us. And thus, pain dampens over time.
And there is a lot to do because each month they add something.
Fear becomes but a distant memory.
When they add a new zone, it could take weeks to complete. Or hour if you obsess by it.
Yet now, I have bestowed upon you the gift of fear eternal. It will drown you in the nightmare of your childhood. Or it shall drive you to defeat me, whatever the cost.
But why does she want to defeat her master?
That is what Skirk's master, the foul Sertologi, looked like at one point in time.
Why he's not like this anymore?
As a higher being, physical form is he could appear as a beast.
And we're about to discover that the world we are right now, the sky is not real. There is something darker.
Is the one he usually wears when traveling through the stars.
The other side of the sky. That our character came from another world. And the story of the character I do came from another world too. We can be enough to beat a god, I think. Not strong enough yet, but we could be. And what I like is why do you choose the sex of the character at the start?
My master as quickly as possible. But first,
at least the other character is still in the story. Sure, what do you want to ask?
To do that, I need to follow in his footsteps. Walk the path he once walked. And somewhere along the way, I'll find out how to defeat him. That is my sole focus and purpose.
So, I want to defeat the master to become the master?
I'll let you in on a little secret. The real Sertologi As
I would not be surprised that he is.
scope of his power is impossible to understand until you experience it firsthand. It is absolute. The power to crush all things.
She wants to defeat him because she wants to surpass him, but become stronger.
Going? Let's see.
What do you mean I'm not upgrading my channel? Did I forgot to update something, or is that about my YouTube description or something? And what do you mean by upgrade? Is something I forgot to upgrade? I don't know. I'm still learning in me channel, right? Oh, this young Skirk.
We've made it quite a ways already. This is Skirk, when she first began training under Sertalodi.
I have set your broken wrist. Tomorrow, you're to train twice as hard.
Because if I have some stuff that I forgot to upgrade in my channel,
No tears this time. Good.
I'm still new at this on YouTube. I mean,
Is a habit.
yeah, I did a lot of video, but maybe some stuff I didn't change.
Can I ask a question, Master? Why did you save me?
That's a good question.
I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died. I wouldn't be haunted by that fire all the time. I wouldn't have to go on like this.
I saved you because I have a plan for you.
The logo, which is my face, basically.
It has been too long since I fought a battle that demanded my full
What
strength,
is?
and I hunger for it.
Is that the logo I put? I don't
Every
remember.
so-called genius and prodigy I have faced has crumbled like sand underfoot. Before me, even fate bends the knee.
You mean my... Oh, that there. You mean on my overlay, you mean?
So, I will teach you everything I know. Train you by whatever means necessary.
So you're talking about the Dragon Valimor thing. Yeah, I'm still thinking what kind of logo will I do.
But I don't want to draw my sword against you, Master.
What you want matters little.
Yeah, you don't care.
Among the boundless sea of stars, the cries of the weak are but faint murmurs that disappear into the void. You of all people know that well.
Yes, Master.
From that day forward, all she knew was
You know, my name is Dragon Valimor,
emptiness
and it's based on a character in a game. I'm thinking of maybe when I would have the art I want, maybe I could do like some kind of logo with it.
After some time, her talent bloomed. It was not that human emotion disappeared from her heart, but that reason came to dictate all she was allowed to feel. I suppose it was at this point that she became
Well, you
the
can
Skirk you know today.
If you want, you can show me it on my social media. Can they? Oh, you're not on Twitch though. No, I think that, yeah. I think the link for my social media is in the description, if I remember. If you want to send me on Twitter blue sky stuff. Saw that picture, I mean. I cannot really, I don't think I can share it in chat. But then again, I think in the description of my stream, there is a Linktree link where my Discord is too. Because I don't have my Discord, I don't know it like this. I will need to check, my Discord is not open right now. And it's supposed to be, everything supposed to be in my description, in the link. Linktree link. Everything should be there.
We're nearly there. I
Nearly
almost
where?
want to reach the end. Well, shall we? This is the final stretch.
Am I gonna learn about the false skies? So now we know there is another world. That's been interesting.
These are Skirk's happiest memories.
Wait, that's her?
What a simple and carefree time it was. Wisps of clouds dotted
She don't
the
remind her at all. It don't look like her.
everything in golden light. This is Skirk's homeland. She was so
But why it's
curious
called?
about everything as a child. Always skipping school to go exploring instead.
I'm like a futuristic place.
There was so much to discover. The treasures at the bottom of the sea. The secrets beyond the stars. And that merchant ship packed with adults wearing those strange
Maybe it's the wall of Final Fantasy.
Yes,
I'm kidding.
the ship. That was the beginning of the end.
The ship.
It was a spaceship. When it arrived, the people that disembarked wore smiles on their faces.
So they gotta take
and
it by
spoke of
alien.
friendship. They claimed to be merchants from a neighboring planet.
Let me
looking to
guess, it was a
establish
cannery
trade.
app.
Skirk's parents, her relatives.
So she was
her
living in a
neighbors,
futuristic world.
Everyone welcomed the newcomers with open arms and allowed them to explore the planet. To them,
So we have
the
Explorator
visitors were
from
guests
space.
and should be treated with hospitality.
Was that a futuristic world, I wonder?
Had any idea of what was to come. Several months later, an army of unknown origin arrived without warning and carried out a ruthless campaign to destroy everything and everyone on the planet.
The Abyss?
Skirk had skipped school that day, like so many times before, so she was not caught in the immediate wave of destruction. But when she came home that day,
Man.
only fire and ruin
I can't understand why she's cold right now. Why she's cold. So that's what Skirk was.
Countless people cried out to her for help.
I would say her story is really good.
And loved. Friends and relatives. The little girl who lived next door. The shop owner with the bad leg. The bad-tempered teacher. Their lives were discarded like worthless trash as the fire consumed one life after another. Skirk was helpless. All she could do was run. And so she did.
It's probably 10 right now.
Until an unexpected figure crossed.
Logan.
Sertology hadn't been there in that moment. The fire would have claimed her life too. And there she would have remained, left to rot in the scorched earth, with no answer as to why any of this was happening.
Then why they were destroying our land? What?
As she and her people were seen as a threat.
A threat?
As the initial merchant ship explored the planet, they discovered that it hadn't always had the condition to support life. Yet there was evidence of human activity, even during the periods of extreme heat or cold in the past. Further research reveals that, over time,
Okay.
people of this planet had evolved the
Okay, I will
ability to
check it out
adapt
after
to
the
any type
stream.
of environment or energy source.
Which would be soon.
For that reason, the outsiders viewed them as a potential threat.
Okay.
And decided to eliminate them before the threat could rear its head. And so, the army was called, and the so-called danger was wiped from the face of the planet.
So they kill innocent people just for speculation. They always do that.
Senseless, isn't it? Deemed a threat because of a gift they didn't even know they had. Perhaps it was their own innocence and kindness that doomed them. But in the end, that was lost to the blaze as well. If those with power get to decide good and evil, then all you can trust in is the sword in your hand.
True.
And so, before death could claim her, she ran. She ran and never stopped. No one wants to relive their most painful moments. Well,
Anyway, I found the Sans Psychology is
this is as far as
what can I call this? It's a villain.
Skirk is waiting over there. For both of us. Let's go to her. It's time to fulfill my purpose. And my greatest wish over all.
Huh? And what is it? Wait. She was waiting for me? I didn't know. Is that the cold?
So all this, just so you could bring her here?
I have things to say to you. Well, to me.
So yeah, it's the outer self. That's what I thought.
I want someone to witness our reconciliation, even if it takes an argument to get there. And she is the best choice in this moment. Her suppressed emotional self. The version of herself she keeps locked in the recesses of her mind, stifled by reason.
So this is her emotion.
All those rejected impulses, those discarded aspects of your past selves, they are a part of me now.
So if they reconcile, she would be a new character.
I am who you used to be.
But not new, she would be like this.
I've refused to face for too long.
You're wrong. I've faced you all along. And that's exactly why I keep you locked here. Your existence makes me weak. Moments of joy and longing are when we are most vulnerable.
Might be a little
Don't
Sylvanas.
forget, it was a penchant for goodness over reason that doomed our homeland in the first place. The vastness of the universe renders everything insignificant. Our feelings most of all.
Even so, learning from the mistakes of the past doesn't have to mean erasing everything.
That's true, I agree with her.
Of your so-called weaknesses, emotions like kindness and empathy, and what makes you any different from the ruthless soldiers who slaughtered our people.
Yeah,
The
that's
difference
true.
is that I'm doing what is right, what is necessary. I allow you to exist, but with limited freedom. That is the greatest kindness I can offer.
That's not true.
I've shouldered everything you couldn't carry. I rose above the numbness and emptiness, and it was cold, unfeeling reason that brought me this far. It made me who I am. It made me strong.
You can still be strong with emotions.
Is the problem? I want to shoulder those things together. On the grand scale of the entire universe, maybe our feelings are vanishingly small, but why should that mean they don't matter? Emotion gives warmth to the cold expanse of space. It gives
So all
meaning
these
to the world
stories
around
give
us.
back our emotion.
Think back to those nights of gazing at the stars, those afternoons of exploring the unknown. Think back and let them grant you peace. A brief respite from the pressure you put on yourself.
Is it gonna work?
that isn't what we need.
It's exactly what we need. Aren't you curious about why recovering your strength has taken longer than normal this time?
Finally, you get to the important part. That is the only answer I came here to find.
Because of that.
Look around. Look at your inner world. You cast aside your dreams and curiosity. And in doing so, you lost your original motivation. You severed all connection to who you used to be, so you can no longer draw strength.
So that's why. So because she tried to erase everything, she became weaker.
Now, the only things driving you forward are fear and survivor's guilt. But these cannot take you far enough. And so, this river, the source of your strength,
Became polluted. I like the background or it is represented.
And do you think that means I should seek help from a weak little thing like you?
No, me.
thank you for saying that. I knew bringing you here would be the right choice. To be honest, I'm not here to argue with you. This isn't about who's right or wrong.
I like that she thought with her emotion self.
To make it through the wake of that tragedy, we had to distance ourselves from the pain through reason over emotion. But what is right at one point in time isn't always right forever.
Well, you can't. Just need to cut the emotion when it's necessary.
Fire. I know the fact that you were the sole survivor fills you with guilt.
I really love her story so far.
And among the voices that haunt you, mine is there too. Because deep down, you know that you didn't turn out to be the person you wanted to be. All those unfulfilled hopes are like knives to the heart. And I don't want you to hurt anymore. So even if you can't accept me, I hope at least...
I keep thinking, maybe it would be better if I had died. I wouldn't be haunted by that fire all the time. I wouldn't have to go on like this.
Oh.
Your dad and I.
Her emotion. Her emotion is break free. That's how she can get her suit strength. Remaining.
So many amazing things out there. And I'm ready to see them all.
That's her true strength. She more stronger with emotion.
I remember. There was a song Mom and Dad always sang when we went out to fetch water.
Oh yes, you gotta sing, yes.
Dancing water.
Come on, sing. You have a beautiful voice.
Begging for your song and movement. Will you carry this burden with you on your journey? I am not the dancing water, and you are not the burdensome sand. But if this is your wish, then I will carry you with me until the end.
Wait, what?
Thank you.
I should be thanking you.
Wait, is she gonna fuse with her emotion again? Is she gonna become emotional finally? Or she will release her? What the hell is this?
Run, Skirk, run! Remember, leave no one alive!
Heed my words, Skirk. Let fear take root in your soul.
Did you survive? Why was it only you?
Skirk, did you become a positive light in this world?
She tried to suppress her emotion. Wow.
Hey, this doesn't have to be the end.
It's herself. It's our young self.
Life is a gift.
Is she gonna cry?
Let darkness claim it.
That's healing her. So it's basically a fight between her and an emotion. That's basically what it is. Now she won't be cold anymore. Now she will become stronger again. That will repair everything. Wow. So it was basically a struggling, a war against yourself in your mind. That was interesting. Now she will have emotion now, I think.
So, you saw my memories then. I once asked my master if survival of the strongest
Is she gonna
was
laugh
the law
at
of
the end?
universe. He said no. But in a world without order, those with no moral boundaries tend to be the ones who survive. That's why, after hearing his answer, an idea came to mind. An idea that, one day, I would create a new world order.
Oh.
One in which there would never be another tragedy like that fire. One in which power was not the law of the land.
Does she want to become a god and make a world peacefully?
Means I must defeat him. Because my master, Sertologi, is, at the core, a defy. Yes. And not just because of the gap in our abilities, but also because I have no reason to see him as an enemy. Although his decision to train me was not made out of kindness, he did everything a master should.
True.
He saved my life.
Cell was an
taught me
asshole.
the sword and the principles of strength. And for that, I respect him. I know. And
I have a
it's not
feeling-
something I want. But Master never goes back on his word. I have to treat everything he says as a promise.
I so want to see that
He's no
future
longer
come.
into that, but he sends me messages through the abyss every now and then. Most of them are simple greetings, or an answer to one of my questions.
So he's not in Tevan anymore. But he will come back. So that means, where the 5 sinner are then? In another world? No, they are in the abyss.
From him, my heart skips a beat. And I wonder if this is the moment where he'll finally appear before me and tear down everything I've built to pieces.
He looked really cool, by the
Maybe
way.
that means I do live in eternal fear, just like he said. Yes, I respect him, but I'm also afraid of him. And for that reason, the pursuit of strength consumes every moment of my life. I don't know what Master has planned, but I have to be ready.
I think he's not the only one who planned something.
Help me? Why? This isn't your fight.
I have a feeling it will be. Cause the 5 sinner, I have a feeling we gonna beat them at some point. Because if you want to build a world we can't both see. You can make the entire kind of, yeah. Leave. So that was interesting. I really like the story, but this should change.
Oh, you're
Now that she took her emotion again.
Honestly, Paimon was gone for like 2 seconds and then she comes back and finds you both unconscious? Oh, you scared Paimon half to death. You're both okay.
What does it look like?
We look alive.
Only water from the source can cleanse the rot and filth that flows from the past into the future. I taught you to incorporate the experiences from your journey into how
Okay.
you fight.
But what happened now?
I suppose what happened today will become an inseparable part of who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Paimon feels like she's missing some important context.
And what do you miss?
Whatever. Paimon brought back tons of delicious snacks. Let's dig in.
That you have you enjoy.
It's about time we finished what we started.
Huh?
We're gonna deal with this thief for good, right?
This time, I'm not going to tell you to hold back. But having digested even more power in the meantime, the good news is
so we're going
we
in
have
a
no
fight.
reason to pull our punches this time.
So it's not over. We're gonna go kick his ass. God, I won't have time to finish the story. Are you kidding me? I need to finish the story. It's like really important. Harry back there. Oh, he was waiting for us. This is the same arena when we beat him inside the whale. Oh.
Wait, isn't that the form the all-devouring narwhal changed into? How come he knows that too?
That's what a fool used to look like.
Really? So, you're telling Paimon that giant whale and this guy can both turn into the fowl? How does that work?
I have a feeling he is a fool.
Subconscious instinct. Any intelligent being who longs for his level of strength is bound to mimic his appearance. It's a natural response after encountering someone as powerful as Master. To them, he represents ultimate power.
Oh, they are them,
we know
okay.
The person before us has encountered Master, and we know he stole a portion of my power. So it's not surprising that he would assume.
Okay. Oh, the clothes of Paimon.
I look cool, man. I like his armor.
It's up to us. He won't have the nerve to steal again after we're done with him. Let's.
I like that she have a battle suit.
Water jet.
Your training, I hope.
Go! Water jet! Water jet!
Mine to wield.
I really like her gameplay, by the way. I'm gonna beat him.
Beyond this world.
He's dead. Nice cinematic there. I really like her quest so far. She cannot talk, man. Voice acting missing. Nice. Nice. That was a cool move. Oh wow. Ah.
Well then, let's see how much more of this power you can handle.
Uh-oh. She gave him too much power. God, she's badass, man. The fight is amazing. And here I am. Wait. She even took my sword. He died, I think. So that's the real whim. I can't react, I suppose.
Well, have you come to your senses?
You saw that my body was at its limit.
So we broke his armor.
You deliberately channeled your power into me, knowing that it would destroy my shell from within. Such power.
Yeah, he's from Canrian.
Keen battle instincts. So
yeah,
must
can't react.
Skirk, Sertologi's disciple.
How long has it been? How long has he been away from Tevat?
Hundreds of years.
That mean after the fall of Canria.
Hundreds? Sorry. It's a lot to take in. I should introduce myself. I am Skofnungar, a friend of your master and one of his followers.
He already covered that by the abyss.
This is the first time I've heard your name, Skirk. But hundreds of years ago, I knew you existed. And I knew you would come here.
Hundreds of years ago?
Who the
Sounds
fuck
like
he
you
is?
and Master have quite the history. Care to tell us about it?
Of course. Might as well take advantage of a clear head while I can. The story starts a long, long time ago. I was born into a noble family in Conria. As the eldest son, I was set to inherit our title. But I contracted an incurable illness as a child, and everyone...
And my brother took his place.
I trained the sword harder than anyone else, defeated all of my peers. But it was all in vain. When other people looked at me, all I saw in their eyes was pity or a strange glee in my misfortune. Even my parents were just waiting for me to die. Over time, my heart hardened, and I became aimless. That was the point where I met your master, Sertologi. We were similar in age, but different in background. He was born in prison,
so he was a prisoner.
the son of criminals who had been sentenced to death.
Oh.
He spent his childhood wandering the streets, facing more criticism than the literary works in the Universitas Mag. Yet, he always wore a smile on his face.
Are the sin already bad people?
Kindness and malice were one and the same, and he could not see the difference. I still remember what he said to me when we first met. You need to fight.
Yeah,
to
he always say that.
survive. Even if it's a losing battle, it should light a fire under you. How can you sit back like this and go down without a fight?
That does sound like something he would say.
Yep, indeed.
He was the first to acknowledge that I was worth something. And he inspired me to keep going. When we sparred together, It was the first time.
Do we really need to hear the whole story of that guy that we'll never see again?
When I was 10, he stole forbidden research.
Do we really need to hear all of that?
My illness. It was like there was nothing in this world he couldn't accomplish. When it came to the human form, he was always intent on pushing the boundaries of possibility. But somewhere along the way, I fell behind.
Okay.
After his grand endeavor was successful, he sought me out.
This planet no longer holds anything of interest to me, so I'm leaving. But first, I have an offer. I can use a power I have just refined to break the curse of immortality for you.
So he was in Kenriat, but he's not from Kenriat.
Your death
So he left Nevat.
we worked so hard to prevent. But the immortality you now face is a different kind of pain altogether.
So he came from the Abyss. He's not a Kenrian.
I'll pass. Immortality doesn't sound so bad to me. Since I can't die, it means I have an infinite amount of time to get stronger. Maybe I'll finally catch up to...
Are you sure? I cannot say when I will return. Your body, or rather, your soul, might not be able to withstand this curse.
All I can do is try. After all, a wise man...
You don't look that bad.
People need to fight for their own survival.
Wise indeed. Nevertheless, if you grow weary of the pain of immortality, and wish to experience a good sparring match before you wither away, seek out my disciple.
Ah, so that's how it works.
Disciple? Never thought I'd hear that word coming from you.
Nor I. But Vedifenir said I was destined to find a disciple out there in the universe, and bring her to Tibet.
Then wait, what? Veldfolnir. Is that a dragon name?
You know as well as I, Vedifenir's prophecies are never wrong.
Wait, Veldfolnir.
Well, now I'm curious about who this disciple of yours will be.
Well, Fafnir. I'm pretty sure it's a dragon. Oh no! Oh, it's the guy who found the Abyss Order. Oh. It's another sinner. Ah. So that's the guy who created the Abyss Order. So Verdofnir is the leader of the Abyss, the one who corrupted the Canria, became the Abyss. Became the Abyss, basically. So it's basically the main villain, I think.
All Vedifenir said was that one day, the stars shall bow in her honor.
Sounds pretty impressive.
Of course. Only the most outstanding people would have the right to become my disciple.
Still self-assured as ever, I see.
I'll be leading them. Oh, and if you were serious about getting stronger, I left you a little gift in the primordial sea. As I've said before, walk whatever path you want.
So that's he became the whale.
Was the all-devouring narwhal, already beaten into submission by Sertologi. In its weakened state, I was able to cut off part of its flesh.
Your heart? That sounds like torture.
Because, of course, I bear the curse of...
Yeah.
So, you used the curse to turn yourself into a vessel for power, even with that whale's
And you just
ability.
control it with...
Devouring power like that is not something the human body can withstand. With your body and soul constantly at the breaking point, but that is not the path to strength. You have to pour your heart
So
into
he was stealing soul from the other.
Dream of it. Instead, you stole something that didn't belong to you.
You're right. I should have known better, but I had already pushed myself to my limits, and he was still...
You lost, man.
Your master. I miss the days when we were
yeah, but it's over.
Troublemakers without a home. I don't regret the choice I made.
After the beating we just gave you, I think we can call it even.
You're an interesting one as well.
That's true, yeah, she is.
Sertologi's disciple.
She have a beautiful
That's
face.
A lot to live up to. It can't have been an easy experience. I know what he's like. He rules with an iron fist, using despair and fear.
I think we learned though a lot about this guy. And the abyss, and you know.
We're like mountain climbers in the dark, never knowing how much higher we have to climb, or when we will see the sun again.
True. But I made up my mind long ago. No matter how dark it gets, I will not give in to despair. I will overcome it. Besides, after hearing your story, I suspect what Master really wants is not a battle that demands his full strength, but rather a defeat without regrets.
Oh?
Since you're his friend, you must have some things in common. First time we came here, when you stabbed me through the fog and stole my power, I felt no emotion coming from that spike. But when you had to devote all your strength fighting me just now, I could feel joy and passion emanating from your blade. It was the joy of a researcher discovering the truth of the world. The joy of an artist uncovering a temple.
Interesting. I'm certain I didn't express those emotions outright. Yet you were able to read them from my blade. Like a glimpse. You're right. That battle brought me an unbridled...
Exactly. I think Master also craves a battle like that. One where his opponent forces him to use all his strength.
Okay.
Unlock the extent of his potential, and transcend his own limits. A battle to end all battles. After which, all can come
that's a
to an
silent
end.
conversation.
For that very reason, good and evil are meaningless to him. He has one
He don't
purpose,
care.
one goal. To complete himself. It's one of the secrets to his strength.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps that is his call. What a battle that would be.
He's gonna die.
Are you okay?
He's
Too
dying.
many different kinds of power are surging through my body. The curse of immortality allows it all to coexist, but it does not remove the pain. I won't be able to hold on to my sanity for much longer. Sertologi once offered to free me from this curse.
So does that mean Kaya is immortal?
I must ask that of you, Skirk.
I can, but not through death, if that's what you were hoping for. It's not a suitable punishment for your crime. As an alternative, I can take your consciousness, along with all the power you've consumed, and smash. The impurities will dissipate. And under the curse of immortality, Your mind and body will regenerate. When that process is complete, you will be back to who you were before. No longer tortured by powers you can't control, but it will be a time-consuming and painful process.
I accept. And who knows?
Oh, Ayumi, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Really appreciate this.
I have faith that you'll be able to stand against him one day. Though I know it'll be a long and arduous road. If we are climbers in the dark, it appears the dawn has finally broken for me.
Okay, can these two stop talking for you?
At least, it looks like you are not alone on your journey.
I will reach the top of this mountain. And you, Skirk, will be my witness. At the...
That's finally over.
Yeah, it's finally.
Let's get out of here.
Let's finish that story so I can warp this up. Leave. I really need to warp this up.
We did it! Oh, it's only been a few days, but it feels like forever. Once again, we've proved there's nothing we can't overcome. Wow, you sound even more confident than usual. Guess you really have become stronger.
I really like Paimon new voice.
Sure went by fast. It's night already. Oh wait, that reminds Paimon. The stars you mentioned. The ones that died out?
Yes. The power Skirk stole has been returned. So, the stars have regained their light.
Great! Huh. It's crazy that you even noticed their light was gone. There are so many stars in the sky.
Of
If you
course.
disappeared, Paimon definitely wouldn't be able to tell.
I swear, I guess I would stop promoting myself on Twitter and Reddit, to be honest.
I suppose it's because I have gazed upon this sky for centuries. The false stars hanging in
Wow.
a meticulously planned sky.
This
glittering
is
with rotten light.
beautiful.
It's not real. And yet,
Oh,
it is for
just
that very
say it.
reason that I can look upon it and enjoy the momentary peace it brings.
These are about the false sky.
Even the most beautiful of bubbles has to burst. We will return to the real universe one day, whether of our own volition or not.
The real universe. So you mean we're not in the real universe?
Time marches ever forward. Even the innocent and naive will taste life's bitterness. Yet through hardship, we grow until we
So
learn to seize the
basically,
sands of time for ourselves.
we hiding
and
ourselves from the
uncover our true
universe.
strength. Though we gaze upon a false sky, its vastness and majesty is palpable. One can only wonder, what is it going to take for kindness to reign supreme in the vast expanse of the universe?
Ugh, this is all going over Paimon's head. But if ever since we met, she has filled Paimon's days with happiness.
Yeah,
No
it's
matter
not the
how
same
tough things
thing.
get, if it's too big a job for one person, then we'll do it with two. And if two's still not enough, then we've met so many amazing friends and accomplished so many amazing things. As long as we don't give up, we can...
I suppose when it comes to you, well, I should be going. Now that my power is no longer isolated from my emotions, I need more practice to get used to it. I suppose fate will decide. Maybe we'll bump into each other on the street. Or maybe we'll reunite on a different planet entirely.
I hope not. I hope not, cause if is that the case, it would take a while.
Regardless, reunions and partings are but passing moments. More than anything, I hope that one without war, pain, or forced partings. What for this? We must all work to
Of course.
Goodbye, traveler. Remember your training. Make sure to put it to use.
Yeah, of course. And she disappeared.
Is it just Paimon? Or is she being...
She got her emotion back.
before? We definitely really count as friends after all that. Hey, what do you think about camping here tonight? There's nothing quite like sleeping under the stars. Come tomorrow,
True.
we can continue our journey.
And this is the end. That was good. I would be honest, it wasn't too bad. So that would be the end for me tonight. I would just go check this. Take the gift. And go turn this. And got everything there. I do. So let's go just there. And that would be, oh. God, I got mad for her. If I knew. Well, too late for that.
Add Astra at... Thank you for complete...
Okay.
Astra...
So, it was interesting. But, yeah. I guess that's it. So... So, yeah, guys, that would be it for today. That was fun, and I really can't wait. I wish we could learn more about the fall sky, but we still learn a lot of stuff about the open world and all this. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and yeah, we see each other again tomorrow, where I'm gonna play Legend of Dragoon. So have a good night, everyone, and see you later. Band Dragons offline.